Okay, so I kind of ran out of space. I had to regroup here. Kelsey is saving to buy a car, a used car that costs $2,200, and she needs to know how many weeks she'll have to work to save that much money. So we basically need to find the weeks. So find weeks. We know total amount. She's got to save $2,200. Okay, so again, I think we can use our $78 per week to find out. And since we want to find weeks, we're basically trying to figure out how many groups of 78 fit into 2,200. Okay, so 78 I know is not, I'm going to get rid of this so it doesn't confuse me. I think it's a decimal. 78 I know does not go into to 2, can't go into 22, can go into 220. And I'm going to guess it can go in twice, and I'm going to double check my work here. 16, 14, 15, 156. Oh, I should have known that from earlier. So, can go in twice. Okay, and so next I'm just going to subtract here. 6, 4, 0. Okay, now if I eyeball this, like if it was to go in 10 times, it'd be 780, so it definitely can't be that high. I think 9's going to be too high. I'm going to go for 78 times 8. Or, I'm blanking. 56 plus 6, 62. Okay. $260. Oops, I think I did some bad math. Let's try that again. I had to borrow from this. 160, and I know that twice is 156, so I think it can go in twice. I didn't add my decimal earlier. So 156. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. How many weeks will she have to work to save enough money to buy the car? Well, she'll have to save for 28 and 2/10 of a week. So if she can't do it in 28 weeks, she'll have to wait until 29 weeks. Needs to save 29 weeks. Okay, so next problem. Which store offers the best deal? Kroger's 2 liters of milk at $3.80 or 150 liters of milk at $2.70. So I don't really need to highlight that because basically I need to know all of it. Now, to know the best deal, we're talking about money. So I have 2 options. I can divide liters by dollars, which will give me liters per dollar, or I can divide dollars by liter, which will give me the cost or the price per liter. And I think I want the price per liter. So basically I want my dollars on top. So remember, I always like to write out what I'm going to do so I can keep track of the order. Okay, so with that, my 380 goes inside, 2 on the outside, 2 goes into 3 one time. I gotta make sure I get my decimal in there. 2 goes into 18 9 times. 0, 2 goes into 0 0 times. So 190 per liter is my cost at Kroger's. 1.5. Okay, so just a reminder on decimals, we need this to be a whole number, so if I wanted that to be whole, I could multiply it by 10. If I do that, I essentially move my decimal over. I've got to do the same thing here, or I totally change my problem. 15, I know 15 times 2 is 30, so it's too big to go into 27 twice. So 2, 1, I'm going to bring my 0 down. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that 15 times 8 is 120, but I'll double check. 40, 8 and that is 20. Okay. And I can go one more place value because it's money. Bring another 0 down. 15 goes into 0, 0 times. So 180 per liter. So I've got my 2 unit rates. Now, how much would 10 liters of milk cost at Kroger's? 10 liters of milk, Kroger's. Okay, so where's Kroger's at? If I pay $1.90 per liter and I want to buy 10 liters, so to get the cost, I've got to multiply, because this is only the cost of 1 liter and I need 10. So 190 times 10. And then my decimal says, move it over twice, boom, boom, 19 dollars. Put a couple zeros on the end because it's money. Okay, $19. All right, now, how many liters of milk could you buy at Safeway? So this is different, opposite of what we were asking the last one. Here I want to see how many liters I could buy with $10. So now I have the money. Here's Safeway. How many liters? Okay, well, for 1 liter I can get 100. For $1.80 I can get 1 liter, but how many I can get for 10? So I want to see how many groups of 180 are in 10. So I'm going to divide. So right away I need to add a 0. I had to move my decimal over times 10, and I have to do the same thing over here. So 18 goes into, well, 18 is close to 20 into 100. I think it might go 5 times, so I'm going to go 18 times 5. 5 times 4 is 5 plus 4 is 9, 90. Okay, and my 5 goes here in front. 5 times 180, or excuse me, 5 times 18 is 90. Okay, so subtract, bring that down. Oh, looks like I'm in the same position. 90, and I'm going to just keep repeating. So, being how many liters of milk could you buy? Okay, so again, I want to think about this in the problems. Is Safeway going to allow me to open up a carton and pour out half of a liter in order to get 5.5 liters? Probably not. I'm going to need to buy 5 liters.